Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the High Button Sports Live Stream. My name is Theo Yatcher. Thank you so much for tuning in as always. And boy, it's the U18 girls playoffs starting now. Like I just mentioned, Theo Yatcher with you this evening. The Cape Breton Lynx taking on the Lindsay Surge. And it all starts now. Everybody, welcome to the RBC Center in beautiful Dartmouth, Nova Scotia. Cape Breton Lynx, the 6th seed, taking on the Lindsay Surge, the 2nd seed. This one should be a good one, folks, as this is game 1 of the U18 Girls Female League. And the talent all season long has just been phenomenal, to say the least. But we go as we start on Cape Breton Lynx net, but they want to play it. So McGinnis sends that one up ice. That one gets turned over there by Nevaeh Robertson. Nevaeh Robertson, second goal leader for this Surge team. She's having a wonderful season as Cape Breton sends that one in deep, and it's going to be a first whistle in this one as we are 50 seconds in. So a little bit more about these two teams. Cape Breton Lynx had an 18-20-0 record this season, and then the Surge were 33-5-0. So pretty sweet stats from the girls in the blue and white. Face-off going to be on the right side of Abby Jessom. So that's going to be an icing call once again against Cape Breton. So offensive draw one more time for the Lindsay Surge. So Abby Jessom having a great year in between the pipes for this Lynx squad. Definitely one of the reasons why they're such a strong team, as McGinnis gave her a ton of credit before this one in our interview we had bench side. So go be sure to check that one out on our socials. We also interviewed Nevaeh Robertson on the Surge, but good forecheck here from Lindsay Surge as McKieran's trying to get that one out. Kept in there by Nevaeh Robertson. Robertson battling against McNeil there. Now McGinnis with some time. She rims it around the wall. Try to play it to her winger for an outlet pass, but that one doesn't go. This is a great forecheck here from the Lindsay Surge. Tran win for that pass along the blue line. Still hemmed up along the boards. Now back down low. Here is Olivia Morrell. Olivia Morrell wanted to go for a little skate. Number 2. She's been having a great season for the Lynx. She just plays it safe, gets it in deep, and goes for her own dump. And as a defenseman, she loves to join the rushes. Now Peru sends it in deep. Kim plays it up to her D partner, Tran. Victoria Tran sends it up to Vutor, but that one gets broken up. She couldn't quite get it out. And now Lindsay Surge trying to get it out one more time. Nevaeh Robertson's line's been out there for a while, so they need to get it changed, and they do. Now here is Vickers. Vickers sends that one up ice. Now here is Anglon. She tried to break free there, and she finally got that one in deep. So now here comes Julia Brown. She rims that one along the wall. A nice, beautiful pass there to see Madison McKieran for the Lynx, but that one gets broken up. Now Rosong sends that one up. Here come the Surge once again here. So they send it in deep thanks to Lecky. Lecky, a great goal scorer for the Surge as she plays it in safe and goes for a change. So fresh legs out now for the Surge once again. Here is Ava Landry, the captain of this Lynx squad. She makes a nice little move. Pass in front, scores! Cape Breton Lynx on the board. 3 minutes in. What a feed there from Ava Landry to see Julia Brown right in front, and she made no mistake. 1-0 Lynx lead here in the RBC Center. Wow, what a start there from the girls in the white and purple. Traveling all the way from Cape Breton. Obviously a big travel to get to Dartmouth, Nova Scotia. You would think they would have some tired legs, especially at the start of the first period, but no. Ava Landry with a great pass to see Julia Brown, and she roofed that upstairs, making it 1-0 Cape Breton Lynx. So Surge trying to get it out. Here comes London. London, she has nobody with her. She wants to go for a little skate. London making a nice little move. She's still with it, but couldn't quite get around. Number 9 there is Angwan, but now that one gets broken up. Here comes Brown. She sends that one up ice. That one also gets broken up. Oh, and Surge hit it in the Lynx bench, and it looks like the coach got hit, so hopefully she's all right. Coaches have to keep their heads on a swivel as well as the players. But good to see the coach all right there for Lynx. Face-off going to be outside Cape Breton end here. Face-off won there by the Lynx, but kept in. Now here's Angwan. She fanned on that pass, but helping her out here is Morrell. Morrell thought her winger was to the left of her, but still collects it to Isabel Peru. Isabel Peru sends that one down low. Try to get it to Cremo. That one gets broken up. Good pinch there from McGinnis. McGinnis tried to take a shot. That one gets blocked. Too many bodies in front. Now Vutour try to get that one in deep. Helping her out now was London, but she couldn't quite get it behind the net of Abby Jessup. Now good pinch there from Lynx. Couldn't quite get it fully in deep, so here comes Tran the other way. Tran just plays it safe. First to it now is Joseph. Danica Joseph makes a nice pass up to the point to Kim. Now to Tran with a shot. That gets blocked. Another chance here for London, or excuse, that was Robertson, but she couldn't quite get all of that one. Now Vutour sends that one up to Tran. Robertson couldn't quite collect that pass, so now Cape Breton takes advantage of that turnover and come back the other way, and now Ava Landry sends that one in deep. Now Surge with some time to make a play in their own end. Try to stretch pass there to Robertson. That one gets picked off there by McLean. Now on it, here is the goal scorer, Julia Brown. She tried to play that one up to her center woman, but gets broken up, but she gets it right back in the corner. And now Surge with possession. Surge play that one off the glass, still not out. Good keep in there by McKieran. But now Surge can breathe a little bit as they get that one out, and Julia Brown sends it right back in. So now coming to collect it is Kim and Tran. These two D partners have been great so far this season, because they got to continue being effective in the playoffs. But now Cape Breton trying to come back the other way. That one gets picked off. Here come the Surge the other way. 2-on-2. Here's a shot on. That one gets blocked. Another chance in front. Nice save. Rebound chance. Oh, how did that one stay out? Good couple saves there from Abby Jessup to keep this a 1-0 hockey game. Good pressure there from Gabriella Buffett, but she couldn't quite get in the back of the net. This game remains 1-0. Now good keep in there from Power. Lacey Poirier also on it. Now good keep in there once again from Nedlesu, or excuse me, Nadeku. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right, folks. Sorry if I'm not, but back to it. Here is Lecky. Lecky with a shot on. Nice glove save there from Jessup as she covers it. Stop some time, get a little breather. Pretty fast-paced game so far. Shots are 4-1 in favor of the home squad, Lindsay Surge. Face-off going to be on the right side of Abby Jessup. Face-off won there by Cape Breton. Here's Landry. She chips that one out, but collected right back there by the Surge. Now, Roson sends that one in deep. Here is Vickers. She tried to rim that one around the wall. Gets picked off. Good pressure now from the Surge. On it is Poirier. But now Cape Breton with a nice clean breakout. Here's a chance now for Austin with a shot on. Nice save there. And that's just going to be blown dead, as Eleanor Feltman didn't like that early whistle from the ref there, but face-off going to be on the right side of Eleanor Feltman. We gave some credit to... Oh, excuse me, folks. I got a little bit of a mix-up here. It's actually Ellie Power in between the pipes for the Lynx. So sorry about that miscue there, but Eleanor Feltham, the goalie for this Surge team, so both great goalies in between the pipes tonight, that's for sure, as here is McLean with it. McLean, stretch pass there, a little too far for Julia Brown, but now it comes back the other way to Buffett. Gabriella Buffett just plays it safe. Collects her own dump, and she takes a big hit there. Number 12 is Mary Margaret. Now, puck ain't moving a whole lot on the right side there of Ellie Power. Ref still doesn't want to blow it dead just yet. They've been battling for quite some time. Still no movement here. Ref doesn't want to blow it just yet. Wants to keep this play alive. And now it's finally free. Here is Gabriel. Gabriel wanted to go for her skate. She has some ice in front of her. Makes a nice pass up to McKeer, and she gets in deep. So fresh legs now out for Cape Breton. Here's Buffett. Buffett hits the red line. Tries to get in deep, but now Peru picks that one off. Now Angwan. She sends it in deep. Cape Breton liking these couple shifts here, says I'm sure you can hear the great fans from the Cape Breton Lynx, as it seems like all of Cape Breton is here in the RBC Center. It's great to see the fans showing support for this U18 team. Oh! Scary chance there from Ellie Power. She had a hard time covering that one up, but finally blown dead from the ref there as it was dumped in from Joseph, but Power finally covers it up. Face-off going to be on the right side of her once again. So 11:30 left to go in this first period. Pretty fast-paced so far, to say the least. Not a whole lot of whistles. But now here comes Landry. Makes a nice little pass. Shot on. That one gets blocked. Nice block there from Mitchell. As now from the point, McGinnis tried to get a shot off. That also got blocked. A little too many bodies in front. Now a big battle on the boards here. Here is Ava Landry. She has an assist already in this one with a beautiful pass to see Julia Brown in front. Just a couple minutes into that first period. But now Robertson tries to chip that one up ice. And she does. Robertson staying out there. She wants to be the first one to it. Now broken up there by Brown. Try to stretch past to her right winger, but it's broken up there by Roson. She sends it to her deep partner. Up ice they go, but now good defensive play there. Number 12 was Margaret. She couldn't quite get in deep, but now Cape Breton slows things down in their own end. Trying to get up ice. Here is nice little move there, but broken up there by the Surge. Here's a partial 2-on-1 for the girls in the white and blue. Nice little tic-tac-toe shot on. Oh, what a save from Ellie Power. Point shot. That one's blocked. Roson with the blast. Another block there. As you can hear the crowd from the visiting squad. RBC Center is about to erupt here. Great defensive effort from the Lynx. Couple big saves there from Ellie Power and a great block. I believe that was from Rylan Gabriel with that huge block. But Surge can't quite find the back of the net just yet, as this game has been pretty electric so far, to say the least. But now here comes Brown the other way. The lone goal scorer for the Lynx. She makes a nice little move. Has nobody with her though, trying to find a trailer. Pass that one in front, but it gets broken up. Now Surge trying to come back the other way. That one gets broken up there by Cremo. Now, here comes Kim. She sends that one up ice. Surge coming back the other way once again here. Here is Eisner. She couldn't quite get by that last defenseman. 2-on-3 now here for the Lynx. The assistant captain, Cremo there with a pass. Back door. Another chance in front. Nice save there. Another rebound shot. That one gets steered aside there by Feldham. Now up to the point. Here's a chance now for McGinnis. And that save there from Feldham. Holy smokes, folks. This crowd has been absolutely unbelievable for both sides. As I'm sure you guys are probably even having a hard time hearing me with how loud it is. It is awesome in here. Just makes the game and the playoffs that much better, that's for sure. Game 1 here on High Bun Sports. Surge trailing 1-0 over the Cape Breton Lynx. I'm Theo Yatch with High Bun Sports. Thank you guys so much for tuning in as always. But now, back to it. Here's London. She gets a stick on that, so no icing. Now, Tran holds the blue line. Shot on. Rebound chance, and that one gets steered aside there by Power. Now picking it up, here is Olivia Morrill. She chips that one up. Now here's a chance now for Hillary Lewan. Hillary Lewan driving wide. Couldn't quite get a shot off. Good defensive play there from Victoria Tran to keep her on the outside. She plays it to Kim. Kim plays that one out of play there, so another whistle. 8:31 now remaining in this first period. Face-off going to be on the left side of Eleanor Feltham. 8:31 remaining in this first period still. Face-off won there by the Surge. Tied up though at the draw now, but now coming up with it is Buffett. Buffett, odd man rush now here for the Surge. Buffett plays that to Voucher. Nice pass there to Nelisu, and that's a save there from Ellie Power. One of her best stops of the night so far. Nedliku couldn't quite find the back of the net there, as she's been having a couple good looks already in this one. Great passing play there from the Surge, but now back in the Surge end. Turnover for Vickers right in front, but that one gets steered aside. Vickers almost makes it 2-zip, but now Surge trying to come back the other way. Couldn't do so. Hold. It's the blue line there was Vickers. Now Nadeku sends that one up ice. Big battle here for Robertson. She makes a nice play, and she tries to draw a penalty as she got knee on knee, but no call there from the ref, as that's going to be sent all the way down the ice, and linesman says no icing on this one. Letting the girls play here. As now here comes the speedy Robertson up on the right side, but she couldn't quite get a shot off. Or excuse me, folks, that was Eddie with that chance. But now back to it. Here's a shot there from Robertson. Rebound chance. And no one can find the back of the net just yet, and that one gets broken up there by Angwan. Angwan makes a nice little move. Odd man rush now for Cape Breton. Angwan with a blast. That shot just goes wide. Close chance there for Angwan, as that shot there was from Isabella. She couldn't quite bang that one home. 6:55 now left to go in this first period. Here is Morrell. She sends that one in deep, goes for a change, so new deep pairings out there for the girls in the white and purple. Now chance along the blue line, but no one could keep that one in. Morrell, or excuse me, that was McLean sending that one in deep. Shots are now 8-4 in favor of the home squad, the Surge. Here comes Lecky. Lecky trying to beat by Gabriel there, but couldn't do so. Gabriel rims that one around to McLean. But now Cape Breton coming back the other way. Ava Landry, she sends that one deep, even with 4 girls on her. Still managed to get in the Surge end, but now out. Here is Poirier. She couldn't quite get around McNeil. Still battling on along the blue line, and now Cape Breton does a great job getting that one out. Cape Breton, so far in these first 15 minutes of the game, has been dog on the bone mentality for these girls. And here's another chance in front, but couldn't quite bang that one home. That chance was from Brown once again. Vickers with a shot. That one goes wide. Now Cape Breton sends that one up to the top, to the point there, as they send in deep. Weird bounce there, as that's going to be sent all the way down the ice. I don't think this has enough hot sauce here for an icing. We'll see. But that's where I'm wrong here, folks, and it will be. 5:28 left to go in this first period. The crowd has just been absolutely unbelievable here in this one. Game 1 of the U18 Female Major Junior Hockey League. And what a way to start things off. Here's a shot. Oh, what a save there from Eleanor Feltham. Her best stop of the night. What an absolute robbery there from Feltham. Great shot, but even better save from number 1. So face-off going to be on the right side of Feltham. Face-off one there by Cape Breton. Shot on. Oh, tipped in front. That one goes way wide over the head of Feltham. But now Gabriel tries to hold that blue line. Helping her out for support is Angwan. But now coming up with it, here comes Surge. But that one gets turned over, and that one's sent right back in deep thanks to Cassie Cremo. 5 minutes now left to go in this first. Surge, play that one up along the strong side. Vickers trying to get back and get out of the harm's way there. But now Rosong with some time. She makes a play, and she sends that one in. So coming to collect it is Vickers. Try to play that one up to her winger. Good forecheck here from the Surge. And now that one gets sent all the way down, but now with some speed, look at Landry go! Oh, just slide! What a chance there for Ava Landry. With her great wheels, just couldn't quite find the back of the net. Wow. Speedy Ava Landry. What a chance. That was another shot on, and that one's covered up there by Eleanor Feldham. Holy smokes. She flew out of a cannon there. Ava Landry, one of the fastest girls in this U18 league. Proved that statement. Just couldn't quite find the back of the net. She just fanned on it on her backhand. Made it a nice first move. Just maybe a little too much, but face-off going to be on the right side of Feldham. 4:08 left to go in this first period. Buffett plays it back to her defensewoman. Now here is Vautour. Vautour, the assistant captain for the Surge squad, second-year player. She tried to get it to her winger. That one gets broken up. Big collision there in the corner. Here's a chance in front. That one gets steered aside there by Feldham. Great pressure here from Cape Breton. In this first period, I don't think the Surge were expecting this much force in their end already, but got to give credit where credit's due. This Lynx team ain't messing around in game one of the playoffs, that is for sure. As they want to look up ice, Gabriel just sends it in deep, goes for a change. On it first, though, here is Danica Joseph. For the Surge, she's trying to beat that battle against Cremo. On it also is Angwan. Now Vickers sends that one down low to Angwan. She cycles it. Plays a nice pass to Cremo, but she couldn't bury that one. Joseph plays it back to her defensewoman. Now Surge with some time. Still can't quite get it out. Another great shift here from Cape Breton Peru on the forecheck. Shot on! Nice save there from Feldham. It seems a little bit that the nerves are hitting the Surge here at game one at home. Some panicking in their own end. Cape Breton feeling it here in this first period. 2:54 left to go in this first period. Shots are now 9-8 in favor of Cape Breton. Ava Landry sends that up to McGinnis. Shot on. That one just goes wide. Now coming up with it. Here come the Surge the other way. Lucky couldn't hit the red line, so it could be an icing call here, and it will be. So another offensive draw here for the Lynx. Face-off going to be on the left side here of Eleanor Feldham. Give you a little bit of stats coming in for these two teams. 38 points, the sixth-place team, the Cape Breton Lynx, had in the regular season, and the Surge with 68 points. So obviously, very strong regular season for the girls in the white and blue. But Lynx with the lead. Here is Landry. Try to play that one in front. Poirier does a good job getting that one out of harm's way. Now, here comes Buffett. Trying to find a trailer, but she's just going to play it wide. Good defensive play there from Ray McGinnis to keep her on the outside. But now Buffett gets it right back. Here's a chance right in front. Couldn't quite get a shot off. Now, Tran just plays it safe. Gets it in deep. McGinnis collects it. She has tons of time in her own end. McGinnis plays that one out. Now back in. Now Cape Breton chips that one up ice. Here is McKieran. She has some speed. McKieran walks in. Shot on. Nice save from Eleanor Feldham once again. With a 1:42 remaining. Save after save here from Eleanor Feldham. Cape Breton getting some great looks. Still remains 1-0 though. Face-off one there by the Surge. That one gets rimmed around there to see number 11, Sangster. Sangster making a nice little move. Try to hit the red line getting deep, but big battle there in front of the Cape Breton bench. Now Cape Breton this time couldn't quite get that one in deep. Here is Ndlaku making a nice little move. She sends that one in deep. Picking it up first here is the defensewoman Marguerite there. Now Lynx chip that one out. Trying to get to it. There was McKieran. That one also got broken up. A little bit of ping pong effect here in the neutral zone. Back and forth action. No one could really settle and keep possession, but now Vickers with some time. She sends that one up ice to Cremo. Vickers collects it right back. Vickers sends that one deep. First one to it, though, is Nedliku. Fautour, she couldn't quite get that one out. 40 seconds now remaining, folks, in this first period. There will be a flood after the period expires, so good time for you guys to refill your beverages or do whatever you like. As now Vickers collects it, rims it around the wall to see Landry. Landry try to get an outlet pass. That one doesn't go. Kept in. Here's a chance now for Eisner. She plays in front, still loose. Now Eisner gets it right back behind the net in Gretzky's office. She makes a nice pass up to the point. Now to Rozon. Rozon tries to find a lane. That one gets blocked and goes wide. Now Buffett. Chance in front, but no one's there. Here's a chance now. 1 second left, and that will do it. Oh, we're going to have 0.9 seconds on the clock. So last chance here for Surge to get one right along the draw here. Taking the draw is going to be Buffett. So it looks like that will do it for the first period. 1-0. Cape Breton Lynx lead thanks to Julia Brown on a beautiful assist there from Ava Landry. We'll be right back for second period action, folks. Theo Yatro, High Bun Sports. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Thanks, guys. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back for second period action in Game 1 of the U18 Girls Major Hockey League Playoffs. Cape Breton Lynx up 1 over the Lindsay Surge at beautiful RBC Center in Dartmouth. It was pretty much all Cape Breton in the first period. Shots are 10-10, however, so pretty even. Cape Breton getting a lot of good looks. And their forecheck has been remarkable. So Surge trailing 1-0. Need to get something going. Yes, they are a great second half team, that is for sure. So we'll see here as we start in the Surge end. McLean with the blast. That shot gets blocked. Another shot in front as the net's off. So whistle here. 20 seconds in. Face-off is going to be on the right side of Feldham, who's been having a great game so far in between the pipes. So Austin loses that draw. Robertson tries to get that one out and does. Now here come the Surge the other way. Here's a chance now for Joseph, try to play it to her winger. That one gets broken up. Now Robertson with the blast. Rebound chance. Oh, nice save there from Power, as she's also been stellar in between the pipes, to say the least, for the Lynx. Here is Mary Margaret. She tries to send that one up to her winger. That gets broken up. Now Robertson getting battled there. The centerman, Austin. Austin finally sends that one in deep, and she goes for a change. Here is number 15, is Victoria Trent. Tried to send that one up ice, but it didn't hit Joseph's stick, so it's going to be an icing call here. As we are just over a minute into this second period. Shots are now 11-10 in favor of the Lynx. Face-off going to be on the right side of Feltham once again. McNeil going to take the draw for the Lynx. McNeil wins that one back. Now here's a chance for McKieran. She sends it to Vickers. That shot gets blocked and gets steered aside. So now here come the Surge the other way. Here is McCormick. She couldn't quite get by the winger, McKieran, as McKieran sends that right back in. Good defensive play there from 14. Now here's Tran. Sends it up to Kim along the boards. Goes to the winger there, Joseph. Now nice play to see the assistant captain, Nevaeh Robertson. She's trying to collect her own dumping. She gets there first. Robertson going around the net, looking for her options. She cycles it down low, but it gets broken up there. And Cape Breton now tried to go back the other way. Here's a chance for Peru, but it was in her feet. She couldn't quite find it. Now, here comes London. London plays it safe, gets in deep. Now Peru gets it along the wall. She's getting pressed there by number 18 there is Alina Gould. Alina Gould still trying to find it. She makes a nice pass up to the point. Walking in there is Gould with a shot on. Rebound chance. Oh, how did that one stay out? Couple good looks there for Surge. Can't quite find the back of the net. Good couple looks there from the Surge. Now, that pass gets broken up there from Peru. Surge send that one all the way down the ice, and this is going to be another icing. So 3 icings so far against the Surge. Just shows you how good the forecheck has been for this Lynx team. Just been absolutely remarkable, as Surge having a hard time to breathe in their own end, that's for sure. So face-off on the left this time of Feltham, as Cape Breton wins that one cleanly. Along the wall, number 16 there is Holly Gibbs. Now Gibbs tries to collect that pass. She rims around the wall, but no winger is there to collect it. Vickers with a shot on. That one gets blocked. But now here comes the Surge the other way. Here is Gabe London. She has nobody with her. Takes a shot on. That one gets blocked there by Gabriel. Oh, almost a too many men there against Surge, but no arm up there from the ref. Big battle here in front of the Surge bench. As now London finally sends that one in deep. So Surge, fresh legs out there now with 16:30 left to go in the second period. Here is Vickers. Loves to join the rush. She just plays that one in deep. Now Surge. Flip that one high and out. And now McLean sends it right back in as Feldham plays it. Up ice. Now that's going to be sent down. Come to collect it first here. Number 12, Mary Marguerite. Marguerite getting pressed there by Lucky. Lucky trying to play it to the point to Nadesu. There is that shot. This is safely brought back in, but now out. Here's a chance now to come and collect it. Here is good back check there from Mitchell to break up that pass, and now they come back the other way. Here is Joseph. Couldn't quite get around McLean there, so that's going to be sent all the way down. Now it's an icing against Cape Breton this time. So a lot of icings to start this second period. Shots are now 12-11 in favor of Lindsay Surge. I would say Cape Breton has a little more grade A opportunity chances. And some good looks on Feldham, but here's a good look here as that's safely covered up there by number 31, Ellie Power, who has been stellar. So face-off going to be on the left side. Power here. As Surge got a shot off. There's Kim. That one goes wide. Vickers. Couldn't quite get that one out. Good keeping here from Buffett's line. Buffett on the forecheck. Cremo couldn't quite get it out. Good keeping there from Tran. She sends that one in deep. Now, Surge back on the forecheck. Fouture cycling it down low. Now Cape Breton hemmed in their zone. Vickers now with some time as she has some ice in front of her. Wanting to go for a skate. Here is the defenseman Vickers. Shot on. That one just goes wide. Tran rims it around to Joseph. Joseph now. She tried to chip that one out. Kept in there at the blue line, but now out. Here comes Eisner. Eisner with 19 goals so far. As we're going to see our first power play. Tripping call against Cape Breton as Eisner drew that one. So we're going to see our first power play for the Lindsay Surge. So in the box for tripping is going to be number 2, Olivia Morrill. So Lindsay Surge, 21% on the power play. Hasn't been stellar as of late, but things can definitely change, that's for sure, especially in the playoffs. So let's see. First power play for the girls in the white and blue as Cape Breton with a good start. So they send that one all the way down. Rose on, coming to collect it behind her own net. She hits the brakes and looking for her options. Rose on, sends that one to her winger. Now up to Eisner. Eisner just slows things down. She hits the brakes and looking for a trailer. Eisner sends it down low to Robertson. Robertson tried to play that one backdoor, but couldn't find. Number 8 there is McCormick. McCormick now sends it to Vautour. Down low. Vautour try to play that to Robertson. As that one just goes wide. Robertson gets it right back. Plays it up to Eisner. Nice partner pass there. Now backdoor to see Robertson, but she couldn't quite collect that one. And Cape Breton send it in deep once again as there is now 1:05 left to go in the main advantage for Surge. Here comes Roson. Plays that up to Vautour. Vautour sends it to Robertson, but a little too much hot sauce on that one, and that's going to be sent back down. Great kills so far for Cape Breton. Surge are having a hard time setting things up here. As Cape Breton Lynx PK is at 80% so far this season, so obviously the coach very good at keeping that box for Cape Breton. Obviously draws up a great PK to say the least, but now Lindsay Surge finally set up. Here is Tran. Plays it down low. Try to see Joseph, or excuse me, that was Ndleku, but that fumbled over her stick, but kept in there by Tran. Tran plays that one up on the left side. Shot on. That one gets blocked. 5 seconds now left to go in the man advantage, so that will do it Great kill for the Cape Breton Lynx. Maybe that will give them some momentum in this second period. But now here's a chance for Poirier. She trips over the puck there. So now Cape Breton sending it deep. First one to it now is Cremo, as she beats the icing. Cremo couldn't quite get around. Number 9 is Joseph there. She tried to stretch pass there to Gould. Nidleku couldn't quite get that one in deep, and it's going to go back the other way. Here is Tran. Tran chips that one up on the strong side. Try to see Rosong there, but that's broken up there by Gabriel. And Cremo coming back the other way. Here's a chance now for Cape Breton. Cremo tried to drop pass that to Angwon, but I don't think she was expecting that pass. Now Gould with some time to make a play. Gould plays that up to Sangster. Sangster walks in, shot on, nice save there from Power. Now, here is Danny Ray McGinnis. She tried to get that one out, kept in. Here's a chance now for Buffett. Nice pass, oh, just wide. Close chance there for Gould to tie things up. But now, Cape Breton trying to come back the other way, as it looks like Julia Brown is kind of out of gas there as she tripped up, but we're going to see a whistle here. Might have been a hand pass. Not too sure what the whistle is all about, but 11-14 now left to go in this second period. It is pretty fast-paced to say the least here, folks. What great hockey this is. This league, U18 AAA, just keeps getting better and better every year. And girls hockey keeps on growing, which is just awesome. But now Vautour trying to make a nice little tic-tac-toe play, but that one gets broken up. So now Cape Breton coming back the other way as she gets tripped up. So we're going to see a first power play for Cape Breton this time. Good job there from Hillary Lewan to draw that penalty. So in the box, it's going to be the defenseman, number 25, Mackenzie Rosong. So Cape Breton Lynx power play is at 21%, so not great. But let's see what happens on their first power play of the playoffs so far. 10:58 left to go in this second period. Surge's PK is at 84%, so obviously pretty strong. But now here's Vickers with a blast. That shot gets blocked. Here is Kim, as she sends that one out as it hit the helmet of Vickers. Looks like she's alright and out of play, so another whistle. Shots are 16-11 in favor of the home squad, the Surge. Face-off going to be outside the Surge end. Face-off one there by Cape Breton. Here's Vickers. Try to play it to her defensewoman, but that one gets broken up. Sending it deep there was Mitchell. So Covenant collected now. Here is Gabriel. Rylan Gabriel, the defensewoman, plays that up to number 4 here is McGinnis. She just plays it safe, sending it deep. But Surge had a chance to clear, and they do. Good clear there from Kim there. So that's going to be sent all the way down. So 1:20 now left to go in the man advantage for the Lynx. Here comes Vickers. A nice tape-to-tape pass there from Gabriel. Vickers driving wide. Oh, that one just goes wide. Couldn't hold the blue line there was Marguerite. So they're going to have to regroup in their own end. 10 minutes now left to go in this second. 1 minute left to go in the power play for the Lynx. Gabriel slowing things down here in their own end. Gabriel. Try to play that one up on the left side. Good pressure there. Number 11 is Alex Sangster on this PK. Now up ice here is Cremo. She has some ice in front of her but couldn't quite get a shot off, so she's going to hit the brakes, try to play it back, but now Surge coming back the other way after that turnover. Here's a chance now for Mitchell with the shot on. That save there from Ellie Power. 25 seconds now remaining in the man advantage. As Rosong is just itching to get back out as she's in the box for 15 seconds now. Left to go. Here comes McNeil. She lost that one, and Robertson tries to get it out, but kept back in. Where's McNeil? She rims that one around the net. Now Surge with some time to clear, and they do, so that will do it for the power play for Cape Breton. So great kill from both teams in this second period. But now here comes Austin. She wants to go for a skate now. Austin has Vickers to her left. Austin's shot on. That one just goes wide. Vickers send it right back down low to Austin. Austin now try to play that one up ice to Vickers. That one gets broken up by Joseph. And now Cape Breton send it right back in the neutral zone. As Gibbs plays that up on the strong side to McCormack. Gibbs gets it right back. So there's a big battle right in front of us here. As Gibbs the only Surge player on it, but now Joseph helping her out. So is McCormack with Gibbs. But now here is a chance now for Cape Breton to send it in deep, and they do. First one to it is Peru, but that one gets played on the boards there to Nevaeh Robertson. She coughs that one up. Try to play that one in front, but it hit a skate. Stays in the corner. 7:48 now left to go in this second period. McGinnis does a good job holding that blue line. Here is McCormack. She wants to go for a little skate. She goes around her own net. Look at her go. Mia McCormack still with it. That one gets broken up though. So the last defenseman was there. There's a too many men call against the Surge. So we're going to see our second power play of the day for Cape Breton. So you know what they say, folks? Too many men on the ice could be a coach's penalty. But second power play here for too many women on the ice against the Surge. So let's see if Cape Breton can go up 2 on their second power play of the day here. Face-off going to be on the left side of Feltham. Austin going to take the draw. Austin, as she's tied up with a centerman there, was Gould. But now Surge send that one out. On the forecheck though is Poirier, but she couldn't quite collect that one, so Gabriel gets it right back to Vickers. Vickers driving wide. She gets hit there by Kim, but Landry helping her out. Landry. That one gets picked off there by Tran, and she hits it off the glass and out. Good start to the kill there for Surge as there's 90 seconds remaining in it. Gabriel hitting the brakes behind her own net, trying to look for her options. Gabriel over the stick of McGinnis there, and that's going to be sent right back in deep. Gabriel sends it to Vickers as she almost fumbled that pass. On the forecheck now is Alina Gould. Wasting some time on the clock, but now here is Gabriel. Nice pass there to see Lawand. Hillary Lawand moves in. Oh, nice save from Feltham. But now here is McLean on the point. Makes a nice pass up on the right side to Gabriel. She tries to find a lane. She walks in. That one just goes wide. Now Surge with a chance to clear. Kept in there by McLean. Now here's a chance now for Madison McKieran with a shot on. A save there from Feltham. Wow. Save after save from Eleanor Feltham. She makes it look pretty easy out there. Couple good looks from Cape Breton. Just can't quite go up to, as the shots are now 17-12 in favor of the Surge. Face-off one there by Lindsay Surge. Fautour with the chance to clear, and she does. But now look at Eisner go short-handed. Here's a chance for Eisner. Oh, off the post. Close chance there for Eisner. Just can't quite tie things up as Cape Breton tries to go back the other way. Now here is Cremo. Plays it back to her defensewoman is Gabriel. Gabriel makes a nice little move. Still with it. Gabriel hits the brakes at the blue line. Now back down low. Now back up top to Gabriel, but nice stick there from Fautour to clear that one out of harm's way. And out of the box there is number 8. Was McKierrick, but what a play there from Ava Landry to break up that pass. Holy smokes. Ava Landry coming out of nowhere, but now here's a chance now for Cape Breton the other way. 3-on-1. Nice pass to see Landry. Oh, what a save there from Feltham. Now we go back the other way. Here is Robertson has McCormick to her right. Robinson, oh, just slide. Gibbs with a chance. She plays that one down low. Robertson's wide open in front. Now here's a chance. Oh, that one just goes wide. Holy smokes. Now Gibbs with a blast. That one hits the stick and goes wide. Robertson keeps it in. She sends that one down low to see Chloe Leckie. Chloe Leckie, the battle against number 5, Avery McNeil. Now Kim collects that one at the blue line. Shot on. That one hit a stick. Another chance in front. Oh, that one just goes wide. Now, chance in front for Robertson again. She can't quite find that one. Kim to Rozong. Rozong down low. Good passing clinic here from the surge. There's a chance in front, but that one goes off a body and comes back the other way. As now here is Brown. She plays it safe and gets it in deep. Rozong coming to collect it. Rozong has some ice in front of her. Holy smokes, folks. This game has been electric, to say the least. Game 1 of the U18 Female Major Hockey League. Doesn't get much better than this. Both goalies standing on their heads. Eleanor Feltnam and Power. But now here's another chance in front. Couldn't find the back of the net there. Was London. 3:35 now left to go in this second period. Good forecheck here from the surge. Now up top. Here's a chance for Tran. Makes a nice pass up to her D partner Kim with a blast. That shot gets blocked. Now Tran with a shot on. That one hits a body. Cape Breton doing a good job putting their body on the line to help Power out. 3:15 now left to go. Now here's a chance for London. Tried to play it in front, but McCormick couldn't quite bang that one home. Now here is Vickers. Plays that one along the strong side, but Kim's there to pick that one off. She sends it in deep. Now back down low. Here is Vautour, the assistant captain for the surge. Trying to find it. She's using her skate to move that puck. Vickers plays it up ice. Still not out. Great pressure here from the surge. As McCormick trying to make a nice little move. Or excuse, that was Sangster. And now up on the left side. Here is McCormick. Mia McCormick now. Plays that one up ice. That one try to get through to Morrill for Cape Breton, but can't quite get it out. As that one's sent right back down low. This is a great shift here from the surge. Joseph with a shot. What a block there from Austin. Another shot on. As Austin with the block of the game so far. As Vickers comes back the other way. Shot on. That one's saved there from Feltham. Vickers collects it in the corner. Plays it down low to see Madison McKieran. Now, Julia Brown, the lone goal scorer in this one. Has some time in the corner. She rims it around the wall. Now, goes up top to Gabriel. Gabriel playing it down low to Brown. Brown rims it around the wall once again as the ref is in the way there. As she got some abuse there along the wall. But now, here is Nidleku. Nidleku couldn't quite get that one out. Great pressure now here from Cape Breton this time. Chance in front. That one gets broken up. Now, here was Gould. She got tripped up. Wanted to call there. Didn't get one. As that one sent right back in deep for Cape Breton. Great shifts from both teams here in these past couple minutes. Just can't quite get a second goal in this one. But now here is Eisner. Eisner going around the net looking for options. Eisner plays that up to Rozong. Rozong to Gibbs. Gibbs try to play that one backdoor. Nice little play there to see Ellie Eisner. Plays it down low to Buffett. Buffett in front. Shot on save. Rebound scores! Lindsay Surge are on the board! You can smell it from a mile away after that great shift there from Buffett's line. And I believe it was Buffett who put it in the back of the net, but we'll find out from the PA announcer. But what a great shift there. Dog in the bone mentality from the girls in the blue and white. Not much Ellie Power could do there as she couldn't quite find it. And she was kind of looking the other way. And Lindsay Surge making no mistake. So it was Eisner putting it in the back of the net. That's her 20th goal of the year. But now coming back, here's Gibbs with a shot on. That one gets steered aside there by Ellie Power. Robertson cycling it down low. 23 seconds now left to go, folks. In this second period, Peru plays that up to Cremo. Now Landry with it. Landry with some time. Landry on her backhand. She couldn't quite get a shot off. Good defensive play there from the Surge. Keep her on the outside. 10 seconds now left to go. Now, Cremo trying to play it to the point to McGinnis, but that will do it, folks, for the second period. As this one will be a tie hockey game to go into the third period. What a game this has been in the first game of the U18 Female Major Hockey League. As Ellie Eisner making it 1-1 as we head into the third period, folks. Well, time to refill your drinks or do whatever you need. We'll have a quick intermission break. Theo Yatch with High Bun Sports. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Thanks, guys. It all comes down to this in this third period. Cape Breton Lynx and the Lindsay Surge all tied up here in Game 1 of the U18 AAA Female Hockey League playoffs action. Wow, what a game this has been. Probably one of my favorite games to call this year. I'm not just saying that, folks. It has been going back and forth. And this one, shots are 20-14 in favor of the home squad, the Lindsay Surge. So let's see what this third period brings us in Game 1 of playoffs. As we start in the Cape Breton end, Robertson trying to get that one out. Couldn't do so. Now, here comes Cape Breton the other way. Here is Ava Landry. Has an assist in this one. Shot off there, but it's going to go off a body and out of play. Face-off will be still inside on the right side of Eleanor Feldham, who's been playing absolutely electric out there in between the pipes. Same with Ellie Power, both goalies. You can't say much more. Just been playing fantastic. So Austin's going to take the draw for the Lynx. As she loses that one. Now here is Nadeku. She couldn't quite get it out, but now she does. Is now Buffett trying to come back the other way. Vickers trying to keep her on the outside. Here's Buffett, walks in, but couldn't quite get a shot off. Vickers now with some time. Vickers, stretch pass there, tape to Landry as she could have walked in, but she was gassed, so she goes for a change after that dump in. But now here is Buffett. Buffett, try to play that one up to Lecky there. Get broken up there by McNeil. McNeil try to play that one up top, but he hit a skate and goes back in the Lynx end. Cape Breton trying to play that one up ice. That one gets broken up there. That was from Gibbs. Holly Gibbs, the defensewoman for this Surge team, has been all over the ice this evening, to say the least. She's been having a great couple looks. But now, another turnover here. Here's a shot on. Nice blocker save there from Ellie Power. Now, Gould trying to keep that one in. Now, McLean getting pressured here. She goes around her own net, rims her around to the far sides. But now it's out. As couldn't quite hold the blue line there. Number 16, Holly Gibbs. Now, Cape Breton sends that one in the Surge end. So that's going to be sent all the way down. Not enough for icing. Here is McGinnis. McGinnis was saying in the interview we had with her bench side before the game how excited she was for the playoffs. They said that Cape Breton team was looking forward to this in October. So right at the start, as that shot just goes wide. Here's Kim with it in her own end. Tries to play that one up ice. Kim helping her out now. Here is Alina Gould getting pressured there. However, by Cremo, great forechecker for this Cape Breton Lynx. As there's some push and shoving now in the battle. As Cape Breton tries to keep that one in and does. Steered aside there by Feldham. Now Tran tries to play that one up ice. Now, good job there from Angwan to keep it in. Now, oh, close turnover there as Landry couldn't quite get a shot off. Now, Surge send it in deep, but Morrell coming to collect it. Here's Morrell. Getting pressured there by Gould. Now Gould's line mate Robertson helping her out. Here's Robertson. Walks in. That one just goes wide as it hit a skate from Vickers. But now, Cape Breton with a poor pass there, so taking advantage of that turnover was Mitchell. But now Robertson finds it as it was in her feet. Couldn't quite get a shot off. Back up top to the point. That one gets blocked. Cape Breton trying to come back the other way, but a bit of a miscommunication from those two girls. Ava Landry, I believe that was Cremo. Didn't know who was going to grab that one. Now Surge with some time getting pressured there now by Madison McKieran. Now Robertson making a nice little move. 20 goals so far for Robertson. Excuse me, 30 goals so far this season for Robertson. Obviously a great goal scorer for this Surge team, but kept in there by McNeil. Robertson has been out there for a while now. Oh, excuse me, this is Rozon. Rozon making a nice little move. Nice pass, but even better defensive play there from Marguerite to break up that pass. Now, shot on. Safely dumped in, excuse me. The Surge defensewoman's. And now, Vautour try to collect that one in the slot. Didn't go, so Rosen come to collect it. Plays it to Tran. And that pass gets intercepted, and this could be a delayed offside, so Buffett waiting for her line mate to take up. Now she's good. Buffett try to play that one up to Lecky. Couldn't go. Vautour with the shot on. Rebound chance. Oh, close chance there for the Surge. Nice save there from Ellie Power once again to keep this a tie hockey game. Nice. Morrill tries to send it in deep. Angwan on the forecheck. Here is Buffett now on the wing side. Plays that one up to her center woman, Vautour. Vautour now on her back end. Sends it on Power. She wants to keep that play alive and plays it to her defensewoman, Vickers. Here is Vickers. She wants to go for a skate. You've been seeing all game that she loves to join the rush. And look at her go. Vickers! Nice save there from Eleanor Feldham. Great chance there from the defensewoman Vickers, as she's one of the most fastest skaters in this league, especially for defense woman, that's for sure. Is the face-offs won cleanly there by Cape Breton. They send it in deep. Kim getting pressed there by Gabriel. Now Landry also helping her. Ref still not wanting to blow it dead yet, as now puck has moved. Good pressure here from Cape Breton. Lindsay Surge having a hard time to breathe in their own end. But now finally out. Here's a chance now for the Surge the other way. Nice little move here for Poirier. Poirier, but even better defensive play there from Elise Angwan to keep her on the outside. Now Mitchell couldn't quite get in deep. Getting pressed there by Lawan. Still not out. Here is Poirier. Poirier moves that one around the wall behind the net now. Landry with some time. She tries to get it out. Good keep in there on the blue line. And a good pinch. I believe that was from number 21 is Nadeklu. As that's going to be sent all the way down the ice for an icing here. Says the linesman. So 13:32 here. Time is ticking in this third period. Will we see some overtime? Still lots of hockey left to be played, obviously. But what a great game one this has been. Austin gonna take the draw. As Eisner try to win that one forward. Doesn't go. Landry chips that one up. Nice pass there to see Madison McKieran. Madison McKieran had nobody with her. Try to find a trailer. Now that's on Feldham. She steers that one aside. Here's a chance now for McCormick. Mia McCormick couldn't quite get around Gabriel. Now plays up on the far side of us here. Dumped in. Gabriel sends that one up ice. Nice tape pass to C. Brown. The lone goal scorer for Cape Breton. Shot on. Nice save there from Feldham. Once again, the shots are now 23-17 in favor of the home squad, the Lindsay Surge. Pretty close. And Surge having some good looks in the second period. Face-off going to be on the right side of Feldham, however. Gabriel wins that draw cleanly. Shot on from the point. That one's blocked. Nice block there from Buffett, putting her body on the line in this first playoff game. Now Eisner tries to play it back to, or excuse me, that was Vautour. Plays it to Rosen behind the net. Rosen makes a nice pass there from Joseph as she has some ice in front of her. Joseph driving wide for the Surge. Joseph still with it. Going around the net now looking for options. Joseph now on top of the slot. Shot on. Oh, nice save there with the toe from Ellie Power. Way to stretch the pad there. One of her best saves of the evening. And now here is Rosen. She just safely sends that one in deep. Gabriel going to have to come and collect it in her own end now. Gabriel, nice pass there to see Landry, but she couldn't quite collect it. But she gets in deep either way. 12 minutes now left to go in this third period. That's going to be sent all the way down. Vickers touched up, so no icing. Vickers plays that up to Lawan. Lawan has Landry to the right of her. Lawan hits the brakes. Nice pass there to see Austin on the point. Austin with a shot on. That one hit a stick and goes wide. So now here come the surge the other way. Here is Poirier. Poirier couldn't quite get around before players pressuring her. As now Poirier gets it right back. Big battle right in front of us now. Austin trying to find it. McKieran helping Austin out now. But now coming up with it, here is Gould. Gould for the surge. Walks in, shot on. That one hit a skate and goes wide. Now here is Poirier. Or excuse me, Alex Sangster. Sangster cycles it down low. As now a nice pass there to see Landry. Landry driving left side. Shot on. That one just goes wide. Trying to keep this one in is McKieran. This line has been special all game long. Ava Landry with McKieran. But now here is Robertson with a shot on. That one hit a body. Goes wide. Austin now tries to chip that one up. Now here's a chance for Mary Margaret. That one gets turned over. Robertson sent it in deep. Now Hillary Lawan couldn't quite get that one out. On the forecheck here is Eisner. Try to play that one in front, but it goes right to the point. Now here's a chance for Mitchell with the blast. Shot on. Oh! Close chance there as McCormick was waiting back door, but she didn't have her stick on the ice to bang that one home. I don't think she was quite expecting it. But now here comes Angwan with speed. Has nobody with her. Angwan make a nice little move. First one to it on this dump in. Down to 10 minutes left in this third period. 1-1 is the score. Cape Breton Lynx and the Lindsay Surge. Game 1 of the playoffs here in the U18 AAA Female Hockey League. As that's going to be sent all the way down on power. Vickers coming to collect it. Vickers make a nice little move. Driving wide. Vickers still with it. Walks in on her backhand now. That one just goes wide. Now another chance. As Rozong desperately trying to clear it, she plays it to her. Fencewoman is Vautour. Vautour couldn't quite hit the red line, but now Vautour waiting for that pass as she gets that one. Vautour plays that one up to Lecky. Lecky now to Vautour, but a little too far in front of her to collect, so now Cape Breton trying to chip that one out, but the linesman was in the way as McKieran was a little rattled with him in the way there. But now here is Austin. Plays it to McGinnis. As no one hit a stick, so no icing. Rozong now getting pressure there by McKieran. You're going to see McKieran and Landry play a whole lot of minutes in this. 8:47 left to go. As here's a chance now in front for Gabriel on a backhand. Oh, that one just goes wide. Good defensive play there from the Surge. Keep them on the outside. But now here come the Surge the other way. Here's a chance now for Joseph, but a little too much hot sauce there for London to receive. But now here comes Cape Breton the other way. McKieran. She couldn't quite receive that pass. So that shot's on power. She wants to keep the play going once again here. That puck stays in. Thanks to Poirier. Big battle now. Poirier still with it. But now out. Here is Brown. Julia Brown, the lone goal scorer for Cape Breton. Puts it on Feltman. And she wants to keep the play alive. Alina Gould. Sees Poirier. Gould helping Poirier out as she collects that one in the neutral zone and sends it in deep. Gould getting pressured there by Jaylee Edwards. Andrews, excuse me. Andrews trying to get it out, but makes a nice pass to her partner Vickers. Vickers now, as you keep seeing all game, loves to join the rush. Can she get up one? Nice pass in front, but even better stick there from Surge. Defensewoman, I believe that was Kim, who made that defensive play to not let Cape Breton get up one. 7:18 now left to go, folks, in this third period. Time is ticking. What a game this has been. As now on the forecheck, here is Mia McCormick. Now big battle along the boards on the right side of power here. Now Robertson picks it up at the top of the slot on her backhand. Robertson makes a nice pass up to the point. Here's a blast. Shot on. Scores! Lindsay Surge go up 2-1. Elisa Nedleku making it 2-1. The defensewoman had tons of chances all night long and finally popped one by Ellie Power as Lindsay Surge with 2 unanswered goals make it 2-1 with 6:50 remaining in this third period. What a goal there from the defensewoman, Nedleku. Probably one of the biggest goals of her U18 AAA career. Game 1 of this playoffs, but now here comes Kate Bren the other way. Gabriel makes a nice pass to McKieran, but even better back check there. Number 22, Ellie Eisner, to break up that pass. 6:20 now remaining in this third. Here is Ellie Eisner. Already has one in this one. She tried to feed it to Chloe Leckie there, but that pass was too in front of her. So Robertson and McLean got the assist on that one. On Negleku's goal there, so 6:02 remaining here. What a goal from Negleku. Face-off going to be on the left side of Feltham. Here is Kim. She placed that one up on the strong side there. Joseph, but she couldn't quite get it out. Kept in there by McNeil. McNeil, she tried to play it back to her defensewoman, but gets broken up there by Leckie. Leckie now. Stretch pass there to see Joseph. Joseph picks it up behind the net. Joseph now cycling it down low to Buffett. Back to Joseph, but she couldn't quite get a shot off. She gets it right back on the left side now. Nice pass there to see Kim with the shot on. That one's blocked. Joseph gets it right back with a shot on from a weird angle, but covered up there by Ellie Power. Face-off going to be on the left side of Power here with 5:17 left to go here. Time is ticking now for the Lynx. Here is a chance now for Merritt. Or excuse me, that was Morrow. Try to stretch pass there to Angwan, but gets broken up there by Mitchell. Morrow to Angwan. Angwan now try to chip that one up ice. Now picking up here is the latest goal scorer, Lena Negleku. Now a big battle on the far side of us here on the Lindsay Surge wall. But now coming up with it is the Surge as they send that one in deep. Thanks to Alina Gould. Now here is Sangster. Sends that up to the point as Rozong wasn't expecting that D-to-D pass, so she backs things up and Angwan sends it in deep. 4:27 now left to go in this third period. Now here's Rozong. Mackenzie Rozong has been incredible on the blue line for the Surge. She sends it up to Eisner, but she's kind of out of gas there, so she needs to change. She turned that one over, but now London trying to get it out. Good keep in there from Hillary Lewan to see Austin. Back down low to Lewan. Trying to play that one in front, as that's a good defensive play there from Rozong to lift Austin's stick there in front. Gabriel getting pressed there by Eisner and Vautour as Vautour wins that battle. Vautour sends it up to the point to Kim. Now Vautour now back down low, but couldn't quite bang that one home. Was Sarah Ullman. And now another chance in front for Eisner. She couldn't quite get a shot off. Ava Landry makes a nice pass up to McKieran. McKieran now up on the right side. That one just goes wide. 3:24 now left to go in this third period, ladies and gentlemen. Now Vickers tries to hold the blue line. She does. Vickers on her backhand. She makes a nice little spinorama move. He's going to have his pass. Shot on. Nice save there from Feltham. Close chance there from the defensewoman McGinnis. Couldn't quite get by Feltham. Down to 3 minutes in this third period. Good shift here from Cape Breton. As that's a poor pass there. So that's going to be sent all the way down the ice. Coming to collect it first there is Joseph. Joseph going around the net. Try to play that one down low to see McCormick. McCormick try to play that one in front. That one goes wide on Joseph's shot. She picks it up though again behind the net. Joseph makes a nice pass on her knees, but now broken up. Here's a chance now for Angwan. Driving wide, but even better defensive play there from Mitchell. But Mitchell turns it over. Negleku plays that one up on the strong side and out. 2:20 now left to go, as you're going to see Lindsay Surge play a little conservative here. Try not to make any mistakes in the middle of the ice, as they're trying to get things in deep. But now here's a chance for Peru. Shot on. Oh, just one. Another chance in front. Oh, how did that one stay out? Another chance for Angwan. That one's blocked. Now a shot from the point. Oh, that one just gets steered aside. Another chance in front. Scores! Cape Breton Lynx tied things up in the game 1 of the playoffs. Who else would it be other than number 19, Cassie Cremo, who's been noticeable all game? Pops one behind Eleanor Feltham. Wow. What a game this has been. The 6th seed versus the 2nd seed, all tied up here. Game 1, the U18 AAA Female Hockey League, as this has been remarkable. 1:44 left to go. Shots are 29-22 and in favor of the home squad, Lindsay Surge. As you can see it coming with that great shift there from the Lynx. Getting everything on net. Eleanor Feltham had trouble covering it up, and Surge had a hard time clearing it out of harm's way, but Cremo popped it in, cleaning up the garbage. But now here's a chance now for Voter with a shot. Nice glove save there from Ellie Power. Here's a chance now for Ellie Eisner. Eisner keeps it in. Eisner driving wide. Try to play that one in front. Here's a chance now for Buffett. She couldn't quite get a shot off. And that's just going to be covered up there by Power. 1:17 now left to go. Face-off going to be on the right side of Ellie Power. This is a huge draw here for both squads. Taking it, it's going to be Mia McCormick for the Surge against number 5. There was Avery McNeil. The shot on there from the Surge. That one goes wide as they glove that one down. Now here is Margaret. She couldn't quite get it out. Here's Joseph now. Plays that one in front, but gets steered aside. Now here is McCormick. She turns that one over, but kept in by Robertson. But now out, as that's going to be sent all the way down the ice. So another icing going to be against Cape Breton. Not icing you want to take here at Cape Breton. Player, that's for sure. So face-off going to be on the left side of Power. So McNeil going to take the draw once again against McCormick, but McNeil wins it. Back to Vickers. Vickers along the strong side to Brown. Here is Brown. Plays that up to McKieran. That one gets broken up, but now still kept in there by Brown. Brown plays that up top to Vickers. Now here's a chance now for Cremo with a blast. Nice save there from Feltham. 32 seconds now left to go in this third period. What a save there on a shot from Cremo. Still remains 2-2. Face-off going to be on the right side of Feltham. Landry Tries to win it back to Vickers. And Vickers with a shot on. Nice save. Big juicy rebound in front though. Shot on. That one hit the mask of Felham and goes wide. 18 seconds now left to go. Time is ticking here. As here's a chance. 2-on-1 for the Surge. Still some time left to Buffett. Oh, try to feed it back, but that one gets broken up by Power. A little too much there from Buffett and Eisner, as we will see some overtime of Game 1 of the U18 AAA Female Playoffs. Wow, what a game, as the shots are now 31-24, so we will be right back for overtime action. Theo Yatcher, the Highland Sports, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Thanks, guys. It all comes down to this. What more can you ask for Game 1 of the U18 Girls AAA League? This has been remarkable, as we are going to see 5-on-5 overtime. This could go on forever, but it is 10 minutes, folks, not 20. That is 5-6, so overtime action ready to begin here, as we are set and ready to go, as Gabriel plays that one up on the left side. They just send it in deep. Now here is McCormick. She plays that one up to number 21 is Nidglaku, who already scored in this one. Makes a nice pass there to see Eisner. Try to get a shot off. Good defensive play there from Gabriel to keep her on the outside. But now that one is finally steered away, and Cape Breton gets that one out. Now here is Austin. Austin plays it back down low to Landry. Landry to Austin. She sends that one in deep. Now here is Robertson. Or excuse me, that was Roson. Rims that one around to Robertson. She tried to play that one up to Joseph, but that one gets broken up, and Cape Breton plays that one on the far side. Julia Brown on the forecheck here is trying to play it. Is Gibbs. Gibbs getting pressured. She turns that one over. Shot on. Nice save there from Feltham with the glove. So 8:51 now left to go in the overtime. Face-off going to be on the right side of Feltham. As that one's won cleanly there by Cape Breton. Shot on. Rebound chance. Oh, how did that one stay out? Close chance there for Avery McNeil on a spinorama opportunity. Nice little move. Just couldn't quite find the back of the net. But now here's a chance for Joseph as she's trying to get in front of Vickers, but couldn't do so. Still not out though. Vickers getting pressed there by Rozong. Rozong sends it in deep. Vickers collects it. Plays it up to McKieran. McKieran now. Shot on. That one's safely chipped away there by Feltham. Picking it up first though is Peru. On the forecheck, helping her out now is Cassie Cremo. Latest goal scorer for the Cape Breton Lynx. 7:58 remaining in the first overtime. Here's a chance now to get it out is Mia McCormick. She's been having a great game tonight, that is for sure. She got it out, but now here is Gabriel. Tried to play it to her winger, but couldn't quite get a stick on it, so it's going to be icing. So face-off going to be inside of the Cape Breton end. Face-off going to be on the left side of Ellie Power. Taking the draw is going to be Cremo against number 18, Alina Gould. As Gould wins that one to Kim. Now Kim sends it down low to C. Poirier. Poirier getting pressured there. Along the wall. Now Cape Breton gets that one out. Here's Tran. Plays it to her partner Kim. Kim hits the red line and gets it in deep. Now Cape Breton getting pressured there by Couture. Now out. Here is Tran. She almost turned all over and did. Here's Ava Landry with some speed to win it here in overtime. Scores! Cape Breton Lynx wins game 1 of the U18 AAA Major Hockey League. What an absolute barn burner in this one, as Lindsay Surge fans are in shock here. And to my left, the crowd of the Cape Breton Lynx is absolutely electric here in the RBC Center. What a goal from Ava Landry, as they are fired up. Holy smokes. What a game. What a goal from Ava Landry, as that was her second point of the night. So, Cape Breton Lynx, the 6th seed, beating Lindsay Surge, the 2nd seed, game 1 here at RBC Center. Wow, folks, Theo Yatra, Highland Sports. Definitely a game to remember on my books, announcing wise, as I had an absolute pleasure calling this one. Have a great rest of your Saturday night, and go Canada go.